Okay, how about the team that owned the division in the Josh Allen era, the Buffalo Bills, and you can get plus money right now on the Bills to win this division. The win total is set at 10.5.
Mm-hmm.
Wes, I'll start with you. This was a 13-win team a year ago, and the betting market's saying, oh, we're disrespecting them. 10.5, we're dropping it down by 2.5.
If you look at DraftKings, and obviously we had Johnny Avello on in the first segment of this program, talked about we've got all the games up, all 18 weeks. That week 2 spot against the Raiders, I think that's a tricky spot for Buffalo in the home opener because they're going to put a lot into the Jets because this is that proverbial show 'em who's boss game. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, you're the Johnny come lately. We're the Johnny been here. So, to try to take care of those guys. Then you get the Raiders coming in, not a lot of expectations. So, the schedule, at least early on, looks manageable, but that's a tricky spot in week number 2 against the Raiders. And then, of course, they do get the Jaguars over in London. Keep in mind the Jags play the Falcons in week number 4 in London. All they got to do is switch stadiums. It's in Wembley in week 4 and then Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in week 5. So staying right there in London, that could be a tricky spot because you got Jaguars used to being over there. And, the Bills, I just wonder, though, how they're going to approach it. Josh Allen has run the ball too much, in my opinion. And I think you're seeing some wear and tear with some of those injuries.
It's stunning to me, Matt, because I look at it and I go, remember, they had one game canceled last year. That's why 13-3, but still a 13-win team in a 16-game regular season last year. Kind of calamity there at the end of the year. But it does not feel – it feels like the other teams in the division – we'll get to the Patriots in a second, have gotten better, and the Bills have kind of stayed right where they've been.
Well, it kind of seems that way. How many Johnnies did Wes mention there? Johnny been there, Johnny come lately, and Johnny Avello.
Yeah,
right?
3.
So it's 3 of them.
Johnny come lately, new kid in town.
At over 2.5 Johnnies. Josh Allen, he's right, cannot continue to be the leading rusher for the Bills.
No.
That's going to be a problem. That's got to change. When you break down the Bills' schedule week by week, and we got the graphic up here, I don't think it's as difficult as what the Dolphins and the Jets are facing. Could you make a case for over 10.5? Yes. I don't really want to bet that, but I'm not going to play the Bills under because I think the schedule sets up much better for them than it does the Dolphins and the Jets.
That late part of the schedule, though, very difficult. Going to Philadelphia, then you're by, then you got to go to Kansas City, Dallas coming in, at the Chargers on a short week. That's a Saturday game, and then the 2 division games to end out. So,
but Wes, you look through week 12 – before you get to the bye, would you be surprised that the Jets or the Bills are 10-2?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I do think, like I mentioned, a couple tricky spots. I think that Raiders is going to be trickier and maybe more meets the eye. Also, the Jacksonville spot in week number 5.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.